I'm here. So's Bailey. He's right there. Courtney's on her way home, so it's going to get really loud when she gets here. You know what? Our house don't look bad as long as I'm sitting in front of that counter full of crap. Although I will go hide our hot water heater. I'll be right back. Let me put myself on live chat so I'm not like everyone else. And I always have to remind. I don't remember his name though. Right, Bailey? Bailey, you get out of there. Ah, that looks better now. What are you doing, puppy? I know. What? You want to see? Nothing there. That's me. Stop barking. Hey, aren't you driving? But I guess you're not looking down, right? Yeah, who would do that? Hey, Rob. How are you, sir? So, how you liking that weather? I hear you're like 30. Our high tomorrow is 29. Our high. I think we're going down into like 12. Oh, stoplight. That's good. Yes. Jimmy Pham, how are you doing, sir? Welcome. So, what's everybody got plans for our holiday? Yeah, 56. Yeah, no, we were, I think, like 42 and rainy. Yesterday we had sleet, freezing rain, the Ohio mix. You know what that is, Rob. We had a little bit of everything, and then it just stayed cold and it was windy, but it, it's winter now. Definitely winter. You're gonna make a video. Hey, you got to take a holiday. I mean, you shoot a couple ahead like Gear does, and then you can, just schedule them out. To get a couple days with the family at least. Unless the family doesn't want you around. I mean that could be a possibility. Or maybe you don't want to be around the family and it's an excuse because you got to work. I don't know. So I don't have any plans. Jack, how you doing, sir? Welcome. How's it feel to be home for more than like 4 days? Well, Rob, you could like do like a two-part video and then just or a three-part video and break it up. I mean, maybe that's just me thinking like a woodworker that every video should actually be 3 or 4 parts, but I cram it into a 40-minute video. I mean, I could probably learn something from myself here. Just saying. But yeah, not really anything planned for the holidays, but I got a nice big bag of cookies here, and I got more cookies over there, and I'm going to be baking cookies tomorrow again. Yeah, that always That's great, Rob. Shooting ahead is definitely a good thing. But you see, I probably have 12 videos and they're not 10-minute videos. It's really hard to find the time to edit. You edit from here down to here. I mean, you got to cut out a lot, and then all the splicing, it takes time. I mean, I am going to be doing some more like vlog style type videos. Not like big videos like I have been, and we'll get to that in a second. But um, Jack says I'm well and in Aspen till the end of the month or more. Well, that's not horrible. I mean, it's not home, but it's not bad. Rob likes cookies. Hey, Rob and Courtney. Just wanted to stop in and say hi from a magnificent 85 degrees in Florida. We don't like you, Gear. We don't. See, you can leave that out. We were just talking about how he was 37 and our low tomorrow is going to be, I think, like 12. It's not even in the teens. Sucks. But it's Jersey. Yes, the bag of cookies. I also have them made with Reese's Pieces. Oh, and the peanut butter chunks are in there too. Yeah, we're gonna make like 10 dozen cookies. Actually, no, wait, way more than that. We made pizzelles too. So yeah, we're going for it. Rob says, "Sup, Gear? Hey, Gear from Jack. I'm watching top 5 weird things caught in the sky." Wow, Jim, please elaborate on that because give us one, and then maybe that'll intrigue us to watch the rest. Hey, Rob, Jack, and Brian. Can't stay eating right now, but have a great night. You too, sir. Enjoy that guacamole. Looks amazing. I would love to get that pedestal. Have 3,000 calories for me, Gear, says Rob. Yeah, Rob, do you eat guacamole since you separate your sandwiches? Do you eat food like salsa and stuff like that? And I'm actually not asking to be mean. I'm just wondering, do you eat like, I don't know, like 7-layer dip or something like that? Jimmy says, Gear Runner, what's up? Chocolate chip, please. We have chocolate chip. We have chocolate and peanut butter chip. We have Reese cups. Reese cup chocolate chip cookies, peanut butter chip chocolate chip cookies. We have pizzelles. We're going to be making peanut butter cookies, sugar cookies. Courtney's making a gingerbread house from scratch. We're also making a thing that's called a bird's nest. It's a cookie that has an upside down Hershey kiss in it. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Gonna be good. Jack, thank you very much, sir. Jack, you don't have to do that. Honest. Jack gave $19.99. Can't stay as we are going to eat dinner early and go see a movie. You know what? That's great. And thank you very much, Jack. It's greatly appreciated. And enjoy Aspen. I hear it's great this time of year. Actually, I hear Aspen's great all year long, honestly. So I hope you're having fun. I never caught crazy thing in the sky yet. Yeah, last time I went fishing, I was catching stuff in the sky, but that was a tree. I do eat salsa as long as it's pretty basic with a little bit of tomato chunks as possible. Okay, see, now that's what I mean. I'm sure you did eat some of that kind of stuff. I mean, I understand, growing up, my dad didn't like anything to touch each other. So he would have a bowl for his corn, a bowl for his mashed potatoes. He would have his plate for his meat, so Yeah, I kind of understand it. And also, people don't like the textural difference in foods, but then there's other people that want that sweet and salty with that mushy thing that has a crunch to it. So, yeah, I understand. Chad Kunatz, how you doing, sir? What's up, Chad? Jack says, I've been wanting to do that for a long time. Enjoy a cup of Starbucks. Thank you very much, Jack. It's greatly appreciated. And guys, while there are people on here that are normal people, if you want to give me a super chat, I definitely appreciate that. But you could also get in touch with me and just order something small from me so we both benefit. I mean, for 20 bucks, he could add a set of coasters. Just saying. Uh, Rob Motive says, "You the man, Jack." I do. Not as weird as I may seem. Okay. I mean, there's some people that just don't like guacamole because it's just uh, almost like a smooth paste with chunks in it. That's why I was asking, because I love everything that's in guacamole. I'd rather it be separate to where I can scoop up the avocado, get some tomato and a little bit of onion, and then eat it rather than being mixed up. Because I kind of like to taste them individual flavors and not just like mended together. You know what I mean? Jimmy Pham says, "What about UFOs? Do you believe in UFOs?" Well, I live in New Jersey, so that's a given. Rob says, "Can't stand mushy food like mashed potatoes." Now, you would love my mashed potatoes because them things are lumpy as hell. Y Trust me, I can cook, but not mashed potatoes. It's funny. There's a lot of things that I can't do well when I cook. And a lot of it's like the simplest things. I don't understand. Um, so basically, guys, I'll explain to you what the title is all about. I haven't really been up to a whole lot. Uh, yeah, Jimmy, I agree with you. I love mashed potatoes too. I can literally eat mashed potatoes and gravy and a piece of bread and butter. I could eat that for dinner. Love it. Amazing. Um, Basically, what the title is about is I haven't really been up to a whole lot. I have been doing woodworking. I have made some stuff that I've had to ship out. You know, you guys have seen gears. You guys seen the post that I put up of the cutting boards that they actually went to RVA. And I'm working on another project for somebody that doesn't want to be mentioned, but I will be bringing you guys along. I did start some of the video. That's probably going to be a 5 or 6 part video for that one. Um, but honestly, a lot of what I've been doing is medical testing. Um, some of you guys know that I have what is called neurocardiogenic syncope, which basically means I just faint, black out, become non-responsive for absolutely no damn reason. The reason it's called neurocardiogenic is because when I get stressed out, my body over releases chemicals to deal with the stress. So we were trying to make sure I didn't have a heart issue with that. Come to find out, I'm perfectly healthy. I'm like one of them fainting sheep. Seriously. It's like I'm walking and then I'm face first. You know, it's just my legs don't go up in the air. So, um, no, actually, I can drive because I get symptoms before it starts. So, right before it starts, I get maybe a little bit lightheaded, and then my neck starts to sweat. I get a little bit clammy. I start to feel a little bit nauseous. So there's probably 2 or 3 minutes before it actually happens most of the time to where I can sit down, I can put my feet up in the air, get the blood out of my feet, back to my brain, and then I'm better. But sometimes it comes on a little faster. Nothing that's dangerous. It's just you'd like to know why things like this happen. Come to find out, my body just overreacts to stressful stimuli, be it a good stress or a bad stress. So, one of the last times this happened, we were at the wine festival. I was having a great time, but I guess my body couldn't handle it. And he's like, nope, go to sleep. Boop. It's just what happens. Um, Rob says, gotcha. And then he says, boo. By the way, Rob, that's my nickname, so that don't scare me no more. Um, Tundra Whisperer says, what if you're in the middle of a freeway in your car? I normally have a couple minutes and I can normally get over. I never drive in the middle lane just because I don't like people on both sides of me anyway, because I just don't trust them. So, I mean, I can always, if I feel it coming on, I can literally, slow down, pull over, get the car in park, and then recline my seat back or, get out and lay in the bed of my truck with my feet up on my tailgate or whatever I have to do. It's not that there's, any serious risk of me hurting anybody or anything. It's just, it is what it is. So I went through a lot of testing for that. I had stress tests. I had, um, they sent me in to get an ultrasound of my carotid artery. Um, in the past, I've already had my adrenal gland checked, my adrenal artery. I've had all different kinds of things checked. And as far as my heart's concerned, I'm healthy. Now, this is the funny part. I actually used to have a slight leaky valve. I don't have it anymore. So my heart actually fixed itself. Your heart doesn't do that. So, for 15 years I had a leaky valve. Now all of a sudden I don't have a leaky valve. So I don't know. And they did that test twice, and both times I didn't have a leaky valve. So as far as my heart's concerned, I'm great. That brings us to let's see. Rob says, sorry, just wanted to test you. Nah, I'm good, bro. Tundra Whisperer says, how long have you had to deal with this? Right now, going on almost 10 years, TW. It is what it is. At first, I thought it was, when my dad got sick and, I was taking care of him and all that. But then when my dad got better and he went remission from cancer, life went back to normal and I didn't. So and that's when I originally went to find out why this was happening. That's why they did a bunch of other tests. But I'm healthy. I got a clear bill of health, and is what it is. Rob says it must have been sealed up with cholesterol. Believe it or not, Rob, my cholesterol is good. All the eggs I eat and all the cheese fries and everything, my cholesterol's fine. My heart's fine. I mean, as far as being a running machine, I'm fully intact, which brings me to part two. And that's why I was saying that I'm going to be doing a couple videos that are going to be more vlog style, some more informative type videos, is because Monday I will be back in the OR. I am going back in for surgery on Monday. For those of you guys that know me, I've had both of my shoulders rebuilt. They work great. Love them. I've had my wrist done. I've had this hand done 3 times. I've had my elbow done. You guys can see that. But as far as my upper body is concerned, this elbow has not been done. So this elbow is getting done on December 23rd, which is next Monday. I'm having a problem with my my left hand going numb, my arm going numb. Basically what it is your funny bone runs right through here. Well, your funny bone, it's actually a nerve. it runs right through here. So I don't, you can see that little area right there as I move it. Right in here, that little line, that's my nerve. And my nerve is exposed and it's getting pinched. When I bend my elbow, it gets pinched in there. So chances are I'm going to probably end up needing a ulnar nerve transposition surgery, which basically takes your nerve from here going right through. You guys can feel it. You have like it's like a little channel right here for your where your nerve goes. What they're going to do is take it from this side and then move it up to here, which all they do, they just take it and move it over a little bit. They cut the muscle, put it behind the muscle, and then re-anchor the muscle. The good thing about that is that will never cause me a problem again if they do the transposition. The problem would be is if I have the transposition done, I'm limited because they're cutting through the muscle, and then I'm going to be a lot more limited, which is where the more vlog and informative videos come in, is because I'm not really going to be able to woodwork all that much. The good thing is the projects that I have that I need to get done, there's a lot of R&D, like research and development stuff that I'm doing. So there, and I need to get some of the boards flat, and to flatten them, I'm going to have to do it with steam and some stuff like that. The post that I put up on my Instagram for today, letting you guys know about the live stream, that was a piece of 13.5 by 30-inch walnut that I resold. And, you know, like anything else, you cut it, it's going to distort. So I'm probably going to put that in a steam bath, let it relax, put it under pressure, dry it back out, and then I'll be able to finish up that project. But in the meantime, I need to drill about 105 holes because it's going to be a magnetic knife holder that sits on a base like a countertop version. So TW says, my God, what did you do to yourself? I enjoyed my childhood, sir. I enjoyed it probably a little too much. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. So I haven't really been doing a whole lot. Only temporary while recovering. Yeah, for the first, like, 7 to 10 days, because that's when I get my stitches out. So, but I will still be working. I'll still be, going to work and doing the managerial part of my job, which up until this point, I've been like the head production person. So now I'm going to be actually doing my job being the manager. So, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's something I got to do. It's the end of the year, so it's free. I'm just going to get hammered with therapy in the beginning of the year. But I've already been through the surgery, so I might, skip a few. And my therapist is great. She'll basically say, "Here, I'll see you, every like maybe Monday and Thursday." And then we'll bump you back to just, once a week, and then I'll just release you because, she's been my therapist for everything except for my 2 carpal tunnel. So, it's going to be nice to see her again. I mean, just so happens to happen around the holidays all the time. Just so happens to happen around that. So, guys, do you have any questions about what's going on with me, what the future looks like, what color my crystal ball is? Anything? I'm reaching for something. Oh, and I'm going to be using more of this again, too. Yes, Carla, Courtney. You know her. You've been to her, too. I'm actually working on a project, but I left it down in the basement when I went down to get my my stand. But for the most part, that's what's been going on. I've been limiting a lot of what I do just because we weren't really sure if I had a heart condition, or anything like that. And, my arms started acting up more and more. It's been waking me up at night. I already don't sleep good as it is, so the last thing I need is a problem sleeping. So, and that's Courtney. And Bailey knows it. So, on some brighter news, first of the year, I am getting my business ID. My business will be started, and hopefully, the time that I'm going to be out during the holidays and with my elbow, I'm hoping to get up a website. I got my Etsy there. The problem is, I post stuff on Instagram, I post pictures of it, people buy it. So, with me not feeling that great, I haven't been able to get stuff on my Etsy because everything I make, people's been buying from me, which isn't a bad thing. It's just I haven't been able to batch out a bunch of things all at once. So, that's basically where we stand. And now you're going to hear a very unhappy dog. 3, 2. Guess Courtney's being quiet, closing her door today. So, guys, I just wanted to get on here, let you all know what's going on, why I've been a little bit not around that much. And it's been because of medical reasons. And that's one of the reasons why Courtney put up a video on my channel, is because you guys... Courtney's home. You guys do deserve to continue to see content, and she was really excited about that thing, so I couldn't tell her no. I mean, she loves that phone holder. So
I do.
yeah, you really do. Oh,
Did someone say we need more cookies?
we're gonna be making more cookies.
This is cookie exchange at work.
Oh yay, cookies.
Yes.
I like cookies. So, guys, if you don't have anything,
Not done yet?
and
No.
yeah, I think so.
Just got home.
You were supposed to be home a half hour ago.
I was working.
So, guys, if there's nothing else, I will be getting a video up this weekend, which I think you guys are going to want to watch, for the people that go back and watch my live streams. My arm feeling was, it basically just goes numb. If you push in on that nerve and you hold it, it basically stops the blood flow to your ring finger and your pinky. So what ends up happening is it all goes, you have cubital tunnel, you have carpal tunnel, and then you have like where your ulnar nerve goes, which is basically goes through your bicep, into your shoulder, into your neck, then goes around your elbow here, and then it goes up in through your tricep, right next to your carpal tunnel, and then goes up to feed these two fingers. So you get tingling. If it's pinched really bad, you get pain. That's what I had in this arm. I would get that like burning feeling in my fingers. But for the most part, when it first starts, you get a lot of numbness. And most of it in one position. They basically compress that nerve. And that's what happens. So, what?
Did you show them the tree?
I did not. It's TW and Chad right now. You guys want to see our just to show you the tree? That tree is not too big, right, guys?
It doesn't look big in the picture, but it's big.
Courtney says it's big. I think the tree's just fine. And there's her village.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's basically what's been going on with me. So, is what it is. like I said, I'm working on a lot of little projects, but nothing really huge because I don't want to take the chance of actually doing some kind of nerve damage because I have a little bit in this arm, and trust me, I'm not happy about it. So it's kind of like people with back issues like sciatica, how you get that burning sharp pain down your leg. That's what happens when you have nerve damage. But luckily, I only have the numbness right now. I don't have the pain. So Monday, that'll all be rectified. Yes, it'll be taken care of. Right?
I'll be taking care of you. You'll be taking care of that.
Yes.
They'll be taking care of that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I hope I'm not taking care of it, 'cause if so, what am I paying for?
So I already questioned that as it is.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just going to break it again. So, guys, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for listening to the update. Rebel, you just got here. Well, Rebel, I was just explaining, on Monday, I'm going in for surgery again. The surgery I had on this elbow, I'm having done on this elbow. Yeah, it was a short one today. People came and went, it's a holiday season. So, I was expecting it to be a little bit slow. But I was basically giving everybody a little bit of a heads up on where I've been. I've been having a lot of testing done. Come to find out, I am a perfectly healthy person. No, actually, I'm going to read it the way you typed it because it's funny. It is not carpool tunnel, and it's not my carpal tunnel. It's cubital tunnel, because I've already had both my carpal tunnels done. Maybe you guys can see that little X right there? Yeah, that's the scar there. And that is the scar from that one. And that's the scar right here from my cubital tunnel, which is going to match on Monday. So, and I was going through all the medical testing to find out why I just every once in a while become non-responsive. So, but we found out that I'm healthy, so I shouldn't worry about that. And I also gave an update on the first of the year, I am filing for a business ID. So I am on my way to working for myself. Rebel, no, it's not really too painful right now. It's more the opposite. I don't have feeling, which is a little bit more alarming to me. I'd rather know that like my arm's there all the time. Yeah, TW, you probably do. It is what it is. If it's these three fingers over here, your thumb and then your index and your middle finger, that could be your carpal tunnel. But normally with the carpal tunnel, you have grip loss and you have pain in your wrist. With the one way that they normally diagnose cubital tunnel is having numbness in the outside extremities of your arm and in your elbow and part of your hand. So, but yes.
Maybe I've got both.
You have carpal tunnel. Yes, I will be self-employed hopefully in the first 6 months next year, but I'm getting my business ID ready. I'm going to start building a website. I have an Etsy up, and I have a lot of stuff going on right now. And the good thing is I have a lot of administrative behind-the-scenes stuff to do. So being out of work, I only use one hand to type anyway, so it's not going to be any different. So that's going to work out really well for me. I should be able to get a lot of this stuff going and really get the ball rolling. So I'm going to be very happy with that. I'm going to be playing with SketchUp a lot. I'm considering... SketchUp is what I do the 3D renderings in.
Cool.
Yes. So that'll be fun for me. Yeah, and you have to pay taxes either way, Rebel. The good thing is being self-employed, and not having any other partners or members. Me being a sole owner operator, I just file it with the regular tax returns, so it's not much different than working with somebody else or for somebody else. There's a slightly higher percentage, but it's nothing extreme. It's nothing that I would notice. Oh, TW wants to know what's for dinner.
Fried chicken,
Making fried chicken,
buttermilk, fried chicken.
buttermilk fried chicken. Because guys, we have a paper. We could turn this into a cooking live if you want.
Well,
Yeah.
appetizer of one,
Yes,
and then
and
hopefully the chicken gets done.
yeah, and I'm drinking my Japanese beer that I like, or my Chinese beer.
It's Japanese.
It's Japanese. Yes, Japanese. It's my favorite.
This is my choice this evening. Very yummy.
Very good. So,
Want to tell me what I need for this fried chicken?
yes, you need to start with a paper bag, guys. Huge tip right now: how to make fried chicken in a paper bag. And the whole reason why is you pat your chicken dry, and then you have the flour in the paper bag. So as you shake it, A, you don't get lumpy flour. B, any humidity that comes out or any water that comes out is absorbed by the bag, not the flour. And for some reason, it just makes your chicken so much crispier. I have no idea, the science behind it. I just know you got to do it when you make fried chicken.
Pretty sure it's all in your head.
No, I am not. It is not in my head.
You like KFC, yet they don't do this in the bag.
No, they don't do it in the bag.
Just saying.
They have a pressure deep fryer, so
Okay. Pretty sure we do too.
yes, we do. But I'm not deep frying chicken in. No, you got to do it the right way.
Alright, I got flour.
Does the paper add flavor? Well, it depends on what you had in the bag prior to it, Rebel. Use a clean paper bag.
Or clean-ish.
Yeah, or
Whatever you don't mind eating.
Yeah.
Really. Alright, salt and pepper.
Rebel.
Powder, paprika.
Yeah, salt, pepper. Actually, you don't need the milk. You can add a little bit of milk to the eggs that's in them. Now, the other thing is, if you want it real crispy, you can just use the egg whites, because the egg whites will actually crisp more than all the cholesterol and protein that's in the yolk. So if you just use the egg whites, you'll get a little bit better coating and you'll get a little bit thicker layer of coating. But I always double dip mine, usually, depending on the size of the chicken. But since we're actually doing it with chicken thighs this time, so we're probably not going to do that. A single dip should be fine for the smaller pieces of chicken.
Okay.
And I will tell you, to get the best fried chicken, keep the bones in.
There's no bones.
I know, but that's what I was going to say. We have boneless chicken thighs. So if you want to make a good fried chicken, use bone-in, white meat, egg whites, flour, and a paper bag. That's it. And some basic seasonings. Where do I get the beer? I get it from the local liquor store. I mean, if you get it from any liquor store that, carries some of the more specialty stuff, you can get it. Like, Rebel, you might be familiar with, like, Canals or Roger Wilco's. Yeah, they all have it.
He's not old enough to drink, honey.
He's the one asking me about it.
Justin, remember your mind for at least 3 years.
Great tip. I'll try that. I gotta head out. Great to see you all again. Have an awesome week. You also enjoy the holidays if I don't talk to you. And Tundra Whisper says, I'm in town. Could I stop by?
Yes?
Why are you even asking to stop by my house? Just
Seriously, just get over
show
here.
up. Yeah. I mean, and we don't have to be cooked. Well, Oh, no, Rebel, no allspice, no paprika,
What?
no, and preferably a Hungarian paprika. But if you don't, a smoked Spanish paprika will work just fine. Or if all you have is the cheap stuff, just add a little bit extra. It actually gives the flour a little bit of color, so I like it. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's Christmas almost. Yes, it is. I read that completely backwards, but we all got the same thing out of it. So, guys, I'm going to help Courtney cook dinner. And the reason why is because after Monday, I'm not going to be cooking for a couple weeks. So it's all on her. So I'm going to help her make fried chicken. Follow me on Instagram. You'll see pictures of it up there when I get it done.
What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is same thing as my YouTube. The board,
Well, I know what it is.
the board, the board woodworker. Yes. So if anybody has any questions, let me know. If not, I'm going to help Courtney make dinner. Going once, going twice. Okay. Well, guys, have a very nice holiday. I'm sure I'll be on here before Christmas because I'm not going to be able to do anything. So, guys, thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed my little update on what's going on. And I promise in the new year, I'll be on it. Have a nice night. See you guys.